today, the topic for today, it's about the intersection of technology and hobbies. I think it's very interesting to talk about that because some things change uh, in these years, in these decades, because we are putting technology in our life, in our lifestyle. This is changing our lifestyle. So I think it's interesting to talk about that because anyone here uh, can share something about these questions for today. But before we start, uh, Fernando was talking that is his first day. So I think we can start to present ourselves and then we go to the questions. Can be, guys? Okay. Marcio, you are already a veteran here. Can you start to present yourself?
Yes, good evening, everyone. My name is Marcio Nunes. I live from my city called Linhares in the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 44 years old. I'm married. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, Bento. I'm a student administration. I'm a student English. I started studying English since 2018. I started the study English through the traditional school Wizard during 3 years. Now I study through the internet and I practice with us in TalkNtalk. Uh, I, I participate in TalkNtalk since last year. I started December. Now I participate one meeting every day. I like to participate a lot because I can improve my speak English every day a little. That's it.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's crazy how you find time for you have family, job, study, and find time for to practice English. This is very good. Okay. Felipe, can you be the next? I think it's the
Yeah,
first time that we are talking, right?
yes.
Okay.
It's not my first time on TNT, but with you, it's my first time.
Yeah, I think I already show you in some record video in YouTube, I
Uh,
think. Oh,
Probably.
from Talk and Talk.
Yeah, probably. So, presenting myself, I'm Felipe Fadu. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, and I work as a software engineer for an e-commerce platform. And I'm finished my undergraduation in electronic and computer engineering at UFRJ. I've already finished all my subjects and I'm finishing my final paper to get my degree. So to I like to go hiking and riding a bike and to stay in touch with nature in my free time. So that's it.
Good, great. Okay. Herbert, can be you?
Yeah, I'm Herbert. I'm 27 years old. I live in São Paulo and I work financial department in a consultant company. Here on TNT since last year. About technology, I'm, I work in a back office department, but sometimes try to use some programming to automate my tasks. So I ever tried Python to make some automation to fill some some campus. to launch payments, launch some some things.
Okay, nice. Fernando, do you wanna be the next or I present what you
Okay.
think?
My name is Fernando. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, but I live in São Paulo until 2007. I am 42 years old. I'm married. I have a son. Today is my third class in Talk and Talk, but about talking technology is my first class. I'm studying a lot of English course, but I never get fluent. So I need to get fluent now. So I will try do the same things, Marcio, a class a day, make a class a day. So it's a pleasure to be here today with you guys. Let's talk.
Okay, nice, very good. My name is Paul. I am from Ceará, but I live in Recife. I'm from a small city in Ceará, but right now I'm in Recife. I am married. I am 33 years old. Let me see. I am a front-end developer, but before this career, I was working business administration with business administration. Let me see. And I'm here in TALK because I like to help people. I like to learn English. I need to learn English and improve also my confidence, my fluency. And yeah, I for now I think that um, I was thinking how to make all talks more sometimes a little different because every I don't know for you that are trying to get this out every day, but maybe we can, I don't know how to say this in English, but cair na rotina. But for this don't happen with us, I think something. We are five guys here, so we have 10 questions. I have a suggestion that is share these questions, two questions for anyone, eh, each one, and we can start our conversation, but uh, before we talk about something, you already have your questions. Can be? Make sense for you? We can try, but if this don't work, we we try another thing. What do you think? I don't know if I was clear explaining this.
You, can you repeat? You give for us for each one two questions.
Yeah, for example, we can share these questions in our present sequence presentation. For example, Marcio it was the first, so he can get the questions number 1 and 2. Felipe can get the questions number 3, 4, and like this. Herbert, questions 5 and 6. You, Fernando, questions 7 and 8. And I get the last two questions. But we start our conversation. Anyone can be the next. We don't need to follow the sequence of the questions, Just, I want to talk about my two questions now. And can be?
Okay.
We can try. So let's go. Everyone know your questions, okay? Marcio 1, 2, Felipe 3, 4, Herbert 5 and 6, Fernando 7 and 8, and I get the two last questions. I can start or someone wanna start?
Yeah, I
I
can.
think yeah, okay.
The first question, what are some popular technological hobbies among enthusiasts? For me, in my opinion, the main technological hobbies nowadays is the use of the cell phone, because the cell phone is very, very popular. Cell phone have several apps, and another thing is the people use the cell phone a lot. Another tech, technological hobbies, I believe nowadays use the drone, because several people use the drone different, I forgot tamanho, but I see in the park, in the another place, use different models. The drones is very, very interesting, because the father playing your children in the weekend. But I believe the man is the use the cell phone. Another important technology robots use the several apps, the movies nowadays have Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and another place the video. I believe several families during the weekend use it for watching your video. I believe it is a big hobby watch the movies in the weekend for the families. In my opinion, this question.
That's very good. I will need to translate some words here for to talk about what I think about this. For example, I think something very common includes, for example, robotics, using Arduino. This is very interesting. I'm very curious to build something with that, like I think we call dumps, but battery drum. I don't know. I don't remember now how we call bateria to play
Drums.
drums. Yeah, I don't remember. I think drums. I don't know. I don't remember. But I was thinking into build electronic battery with Arduino. It's very interesting. I was watching a video explaining that. It's very nice to do this today. Maybe home automation. We have Alexa here, and I like to put some things in the light or in another points of my home to automate the home. And a last thing, I think 3D printing, to build something with plastic, some piece, some toy, or I don't know, anything that you wanna print in your home. This is very crazy, and I wish in the future get a printer, 3D printer. Oh my god, it's yeah. I think it's that. Anyone else have something for to share about that? Or we can go to the next question, the next guy, and follow the conversation.
It's me.
Yeah, can be anyone. Can be you.
Okay. So it's number 3, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can start with number 3, with number 4. It's your
All right. So
choice.
let's start with number 3. What are some of the latest advancements in hobby drones, and how have they impacted the hobby industry? I think the latest advancements in the drones, they had some impact in the hobby industry, but I don't know if they are like that that significantly, because drones, at least the most professional ones, are really expensive, right? So they don't like are like a massive robby robby activity. I think, I guess, right? At least I don't know many people that have a drone, but
Yeah.
but for those who have it, I think it's a really great tool, right? To to play and also to work, right? For me, it's kind of a professional thing, because at least the most professional ones, right? There are some of them that are like toys, but I see drones more for work and things like that, like to take pictures and video and make videos of of landscapes and things like that. So I see in these situations, and for me these advancements are really impressive, because years in some years ago we had to like to people who wants to make a movie, right? And or soap operas and things like that needed to rent an helicopter helicopter to take photos and videos of some points of view, and now with a drone we can do that. So it 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 got really cheaper to to make this kind of images. So that's it.
So this is good for the industry, drone industry, maybe.
Yes, for that industry is good. For the helicopter industry is not.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe now it's not the
Yeah.
global copy that
Yeah, the
we listen in the
Globocopter
TV.
has
It's
a
drone. Now is the drone clock. No, how we call
yeah, drone driver,
global
right?
global drone. Now global drone is
The guy
in the
from
street.
the Globocop needs to find another job, because he job is
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
right. He's in danger.
Or another TV programs like the sensationalist programs, that policial programs like I don't know, maybe Balanço Geral, that well, now we are with all drone in the street and are following a guy that something like that. Yeah, okay, nice. Um, yeah, well, someone else? I think it's very interesting to play with that, but it's not a toy. When we look for that as a toy, it's a toy that depends of the people, uh, but it's not a toy that you share with anyone. Uh, it's very complicated. Before, for example, my brother has aeromodelo. And before we play with this airplane, we need to play with the radio in a computer, in a simulator. So just when you can landing, and I don't know how to speak pousar, but landing, I know that is decolar, but you need to learn and make a good landing and a good down. To I don't know how to say this, but you understand me. Uh, but it was very hard to try this, and I broke his airplane one time because of that. But it's very expensive to play with that. Well, Herbert, you like drones? You have a drone in your home? No?
I don't have a drone. I never tried. Just maybe I don't know if it's very complicated or dangerous. I don't know, but um, can be a possibility to try to use a drone.
For your children, Marcel, do you have uh one children, two sons? Excuse me. Do you have sons?
Yeah, I have one son, one daughter. Uh, I I I I always I forgot the sequence in English. Eu sempre quis to buy one drone, the helicopter for my son, but during the last year, I have any problems. I need to buy another things. I don't buy, but in the future, I buy.
Yeah, you can build. Okay, nice. And you, Fernando?
Ah, when drone become popular, I bought one, but
Oh man, you
but
have a drone and we were.
no, but it's the first model. It's very difficult to drive. I always catch it. I don't know, in the wall, on the floor,
Yeah.
and it's broken very fast. Yeah, because it's very difficult to control. It didn't have sensors or protectors, so maybe during 1 month. But it is very cheaper too. Uh, I traveled to China one time ago, and I bought one drone to to build. So they send them the instructions and the tools, and you have to build the drone. But I never have patent to build, and I think it's could be old too. I think drone is do you know the glass, the Oculus 3D? When you buy,
Yeah.
you use 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So before that, you never more use.
Your drone has these
No, no,
glasses?
no. I
Oh,
make a
okay.
comparison. I
Okay,
make a
okay, okay.
comparison with drones and
Okay.
3D 3D glasses.
Okay.
You use in the when you buy, and after that you use less, use less. So when you see, you never more use.
Yeah, has some things in your life that we make this, but maybe in some moment you open the box and oh man, my drone, I play. Okay, nice. Uh, who have some question for we go?
Maybe I
Let
can
me
read
see my
you.
question. Yeah, can be. I will take a look at my questions also.
Seven.
Can
My
be.
seven. How was I think is 3D printing
Oh,
become
yeah.
how was 3D printing become a popular hobby and what can be created with it? 3D I think 3D become a popular for nerds because I have a friend they are very nerds they bought one and they create a lot of little toys uh, Yoda Pokemon and makes a lot other projects. But I think the real use it's for you create a special um, things to using industrial or personal personalized like a prosthesis for arms or creating a special pieces that you can find more for a car. I don't know. It's very interesting. I saw in the past article talking about the one big, really big in 3D printing, and these guys printing a house from the 3D printing.
But
They print
a house, a real house?
real house.
Oh my God.
And in this 3D printing have a lot of different
Material?
component materials. They print pipe, they print doors, they print glass,
It's
they
great.
print. It's very interesting
Interesting.
project.
Okay.
So I think uh, the 3D printing can be very important for industry and immersion stuff.
Yeah. I will get something close me here, but go ahead. Go ahead. Come on.
I've never seen a 3D printing in action, right? Like I've seen videos about it, but I've never seen it in action. I think it would be cool, right? Like just oh, something broke in my house, so I go there and print it. I think it it seems cool.
Yeah, the industrial example, if you are in the big company like a industry for cars, you have more than 7,000 pieces, and you want to the stock. I don't know. You have to have all these pieces in your stock. Imagine if you have just 10 3D printing.
Mhm.
Right now, I need a special piece you put in the 3D in the 3D printing.
Yeah.
This is very interesting.
Because of this, I needed to get something. For example, I have my Alexa support, and this is from a 3D printer, So this is with Alexa. This I put this in the wall, and removing the Alexa. And I agree with you. It's maybe the industry don't will facilitate this for us because this is about money. Uh, if you need buy this in a market, in a store, you need pay more money than um, if you print this in your home. It's more cheap, I think. I don't know how much money you need to print something like that in your home, but I think it's more cheap. Or, for example, I did put this in my car, this radio, and I needed this thing for a specific car model, and this don't work in my car. I am very very boring because of that, and I need put color can't here because I needed to make some adjustments, And if I have a printer in my house, in my home, I can maybe I don't know, but I can print these in my home, and make this thing to work better. Yeah, but I don't know. I think the industry don't will facilitate this for us because yeah, okay. So yeah, what will be the next? Someone have
Can I?
printer in your home? Yeah, can you?
Question number 2. How has technology changed traditional hobbies like photography or woodworking? In my opinion, the photography is very changed along the time because the evolution, the smartphone nowadays, several people use your smartphone for your photography. Uh, and every year, new smartphone, new cameras, advance in the technology about photography, but the cameras tradicionais, this moment use a lot because wedding, birthday, and another part, the professional use the models, the camera, but the population use your cell phone for photography. Is a big hobby in the family because the weekend I see in the Instagram, for example, new photographs every weekend, and woodworking. This change about the use the new, I forgot the name, ferramentas, because the ferramentas nowadays is advancing a lot. Existe the models use the laser about the construction, the 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 several things, the woodworking, but these subjects I entendi ali. Na fotografia, I like a lot. In my opinion.
Great. Okay. Yeah, it's very. I like, for example, when I will change, moving from my home to a new home, or when some friend, someone from my family are moving to a new home. I love to build some, how we call this, some projects for architecture projects, just for to think how will become the new home, the new apartment. And I think the people that work with wood today, with some apps, with some social networks, can get these models, can get uh, tools, as you say, and improve their creativity. Or I don't know. It's very interesting to think about this. I like to watch people's building something with wood because I work with technology. I spend a lot of time coding, but I think that I need a good my mind need keep creative to make a good code. So I like how this that we are talking. Okay, Fernando. Thank you, guy.
Bye, guys. Sorry about that, but I have
Bye-bye.
to go.
See
Have a good
you.
night. See you later.
You too.
And you, Fernando, do you like photography? And I have something interesting. Today is still expensive to buy. I think is lenses. You know, for to put in the camera. Maybe this is the more expensive for a good. You get a good camera. I have a camera, a professional camera in home, but it's very expensive to build new lenses. So yeah, this make me sad sometimes because I don't have money for to buy a good lens. And for each situation, you need to change your lens. And some professionals have 2, 3 cameras just for don't need change all the time lens and camera, you know. So they have one camera for long distance, one camera for macro photos, one camera for moving photos or in movement photos or sport photos. Yeah, so still a little expensive and we talk about this. And you, Fernando, or I don't know, maybe Fernando have one question, Herbert have still the 2 questions. Let me see my questions. I will read my question. The question number 9. How has technology impacted the world of music, and what technological hobbies have arisen from it? I think that I don't know, maybe I don't know what is so new for us today about technology and music. Maybe have some phones that you can listen. Uh, I have a wish for to buy a phone that block this. How we call this that phone that uh I don't know the name, but block the sound, the outside sound. You know, anti-ruído. I think it's like that. I don't remember the name, English name now, but this is something very interesting. And when you are listening music with these kind of phones, it's very interesting. It's very different. Uh, I have a JBL phone. It's here. But I don't like so much because these work very good in my cell phone, but in my laptop have some problems because of Windows 11 have some issues with this phone. But I think this improve the quality of audio that we listen, and it's amazing to listen music with this phone. It's very simple, it's very comfortable, soft, and I don't know, I think it's that, and cheap. I think it's very cheap also. But for me, is that today we have some Bluetooth phones very cheap that we can use for different things, and yeah, I think that.
In my opinion, another impact about the music because in nowadays the platform digital exist nowadays. Another models for listening your music, I forgot the name, estão se acabando. For example, DVD and CD, another time cassette, né? And nowadays, do advanced technology about digital music in the platform.
This is interesting.
Yes, I agree. Nowadays we have so many possibilities to listen to music that we couldn't do it in some years ago. So like today we can search on YouTube for any music that we want to listen to, and there is also some platforms like Spotify that we can find some musics too. So I think it's like easier for us to have access to those medias, like throughout these platforms. And Hobbies with that came in a natural way. So like people who wants to work out to listen to music. And nowadays we have some kind of phones that are like really small, so they can like do exercises without taking a big equipment with them. So this kind of things are technological things that improve the experience of listening to a music while doing another things, and people now can continue the hobby of listening to music while doing another thing like cooking and washing the dishes and things like that. So that's it.
Another hobby nowadays. I'm sorry, Abhishek. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think he was not talking.
Okay, another hobby about the music. I would like to comment with us about the use of the karaoke. In the past, you need the equipment specific for use the karaoke. Nowadays, use Spotify and Deezer and another platform. You listen your music. You can work it out with karaoke because, for example, in my case, I like to sing with my wife in some moments. In moments relax when I drink a beer, I like to use the model, the karaoke, the Deezer, because I like to use the karaoke. It's very interesting. At home, I can use the advanced technology nowadays for my hobby and the moment to relax.
Yeah, very good. You play guitar?
Yes, I play the guitar during 3 years, but I need to improve more. This year I stopped because this year my free time I use it for study English, but another year I return this my dream.
Nice, very good.
But
Today
I play a little.
nice. I play one time. I play in a online karaoke in application. Was crazy because some people were singing, and you can listen they singing, and you can. It's like you create a room, like a virtual room, and this can be a public room or a private room, and you choose a song, uh, and just sing. And it's very interesting because in another part of the world, these people are listening you. Uh, we can sing together, but they can listen. So, for example, if you are uh, lonely in your home, or I don't know, people that don't like to get out from their homes, maybe this is a good hobby for to do play karaoke in this application. It's very interesting. I like it. For example, was in uh, a girl was singing in a birthday party. Was very interesting because was many friends, and maybe they were listening in a big sound box, maybe, I don't know, because in some moments person was singing and we can listen another people make noise or applauding for the quality of the singer. Okay. uh, and you have Betty, do you wanna read some of your questions for us?
Uh, what are some popular coding hobbies and how can they be learned by beginners? Popular coding. Maybe
Hmm.
hobbies, not hobbies, but tasks that you can do. It's, for example, automate tasks, uh, can analyze data and create a game on, for example, Python. You can do this. And to learn, how can you learn by beginners? I think it's important to know the basic, how the program, programmation logical, and and learn the another steps of programming, and and practicing, just practicing. Then you can improve your skills.
Yeah, I remember now about this question, hackathons. You know hackathons.
Yes.
Yes.
For me, hackathons, it's like a hobby, coding hobby. Mm, yeah, maybe
Mhm.
maybe not as much as before because, but I like just not to code in the hackathons, but I like to new uh, to know new people or improve my network, eat pizza. uh, Free food, it's very good in these events, kind of events. I like this. Okay. Marcio, hackathons?
This case, I don't understand about the
This
what's the
word,
question?
hackathon?
If
You don't understand the question?
yes, I understand the question, but about coding, I understand about the subjects. I think, but I don't remember about
Yeah,
coding
maybe
hobbies.
because yeah, maybe because today it's becoming very common build something with code. you know. So maybe because of that, this is becoming a hobby, kind of hobby, coding, you know. But yeah, for me, it's not easy to think some examples for that. But it's like if you work with wood, or yeah, some people that work with wood, um, for anything they can build something with wood, a piece, a tool, I don't know, anything they can build, a table, some support with wood. But another person that work with, for example, let me see, uh, steel, I think it's steel, aço, né? Some people that work with aço, these people can make the same thing with steel. Uh, and talking about coding, maybe coding, uh, it's the same. I have, for example, many apps in my cell phone, but I like to build my own apps. You know, it's just for me, just for practice, but sometimes it's just for hobby. Maybe this is it's working very closely, automation, home automation. Uh, yeah, maybe in some moment, uh, work and build things with IA can be another hobby. Because I don't know the definition of hobby, but I think it's something that you just like to do. Maybe I don't know. Well, Felipe, are you a programmer? Excuse me, I forgot
Yes,
about your.
yes. I also
Yeah,
program.
okay. Um, we have time. Oh my God, man! I forgot to see the time. Um, can we read a last question before we close our call? Can we? Mm, we have three questions. Philip has one, and Herbert one, and I have one also. Philip or Herbert, can you read your question? This will be the last question. Okay.
I didn't understand so much my question, but I
No,
can read.
no.
Like, how has technology influenced the world of model building and what advancements have been made? Model building, do you want to say like mini models printed by 3D printing? It's that what model building is? I didn't understand the expression model building.
I forgot when I was have maybe 1 month that I wrote these questions. I don't remember if this was about architecture or print something. I really I don't remember. Uh, yeah, I don't remember.
Oh,
Mm,
but like just telling something about the 3D
no,
printing.
uh,
I what? Go ahead.
no, excuse me, but I think yes, I am looking the question. It's not a good question, but I think was about I think don't have a part of this question, maybe because of that is not don't make sense. But I think I mean when I was writing this question was about home, about building some edification, about this, you know. But we can we can talk about another thing because it's not a good question. I'm looking now, it's not a good question.
No, I think it was Fernando, right? Who said that he saw a video that 3D printing like has printed a whole house. So I think I read something about it, and that a house was being built uh, fully with 3D printing. I thought it was really crazy because it's kind of amazing, right? Because I think it opens the possibilities to construct like more popular buildings in a faster way and in a cheaper way. However, it can also destroy jobs and things like that, right? So there are also the two sides of the situation, and we have to be careful, but I think it's like it's kind of fascinating, right? What the point of the technology that we are active when we can build almost everything now with a 3D printing. But I think it's kind of far away from the the mass it's like the drones nowadays. Like it's a kind of hobby, but it's not very accessible and things like that. And also like the drones too, it needs like a training, right? It's not a thing that you buy and you will like play and things like that. I think there are a lot of training that needs to be done in order to use it properly. So that's it.
Yeah, for example, I forgot my uncle. I think it's uncle. Mm, how we say? Yeah, it's my uncle. My uncle is locksmith. You know what is locksmith? Chaveiro. He open doors, cars, and he has a small story. And he was thinking in opening a new door in his story. And before he do that, I decided to build something for him. And for, I have this project here, for example. You see, and before we broke it down, open a new door in the wall. We built this, and we make some improvements in this room, putting a new table, putting a chair, finding a new space, a new place for the computer. So this is very interesting because before you spend money or broken something, you you can make some studies, some plan for get to build a better project. This is about our professionals. This is about our hobbies, our house, and our family. About to build a toy for our son. I don't know. So I think stress. In my house, I have many things that I like to do with these programs. Yeah, I think that is all for today. I don't know if you wanna talk about something that until now we don't spoke. Okay, so I thank you guys. If you have a time, take a look in this website that I told you for you, Launch Club. Um, let me just share the survey. Okay, the survey. There is the survey. Yeah, I think it's that for today. Thank you for sharing your experience with technology and hobbies. And maybe in the next time, Marcio will play a song for us, or we will sing together. Okay. See you guys. Good rest for you.
See you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye bye.